Hey guys, STTM here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about surprisingly good and also surprisingly bad NFL teams for this 2024-2025 season. This is mostly going to be about the regular season. So yeah, guys, but before we get into all of it, make sure you like, subscribe, put on notifications, and comment on the video, as it lets me know what you think, gets me more recommended, and if you put on notifications, you will literally be alerted about the latest STTM videos that you do not want to miss. So yeah, guys. Now, and I'll just appreciate it too. So, enough with the Japanese, and let's get straight into the video. Goodbye! All right, now, so first we're going to start off with one of the surprisingly good teams I have here, and that team is the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals actually have been surprisingly good. Now, 8-9, that's nothing like incredible, nothing too amazing. Not really amazing either. But this is great because last season they were 4-13. Yes. And I'm going to check that too. Last season they were 4-13. You know how crazy that is? 4-13 all the way to 8-9. That is a big shocker. Not many people expected that one. So consider everybody shocked. And two, they were playing shockingly well with everybody. Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson. They probably have a top 3 tight end in the league in Trey McBride. He could be top 3. At best, at the worst, he is top 5. Like, this team's actually insane. This is a very promising roster. They had a very unexpected season. They're very promising. I'm shocked how promising they are too. Another surprising team I'm going to actually look at is the Buffalo Bills. Now, they performed really well, but why I have them as a surprising team is because of the fact that they were expected to be kind of washed, but they weren't washed. They were 13-4, and they were expected to be washed because Stephon Diggs, he left to the Houston Texans, and also Gabe Davis left, so the receiving corps would be a lot different. But they drafted Keon Coleman. That was a right move. Khalil Shakir stepped up very well. Amari Cooper. This team is now 13-4 as one of the best teams in all of football. Way to go. Surprisingly good teams. Let's go ahead to one. The Denver Broncos. Man, now they're going to load. This might take a little long line to load. Never mind. It's here. Okay, so thing with the Broncos is that they are 10-7, and they were projected to be one of the worst teams in the league. Entering the season, we did not think of much in the quarterback scenario. Jarrett Stidham, Zach Wilson, and Bo Nix, an unproven rookie who was very doubted at first. And Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson, who are not known to be good. And now, if you look at Bo Nix, not Bro Nix, it's Bo Nix. He literally has 3.7K passing yards with 29 touchdowns on 12 interceptions. This is an elite rookie season for Mr. Bo Nix himself. Great job out of the Oregon product. He was also an Auburn quarterback too. And he might have been a little skeptical because he's one of those players that has been in college football for like a really long time. But Bo Nix, he performed very well for the Broncos. Jaleel McLaughlin, we all thought Javonte Williams was going to be that running back for Denver, but nah, it was Jaleel McLaughlin, bro. Jaleel McLaughlin, he was going crazy. Javonte Williams, he does have more yards, but he's kind of slow, so I do see why. And Audric Estime, he also stepped up well. I actually did predict that, but that's crazy. And you know who was also very shocking on this offense? Devon Vele. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but I know that's Devon. And he actually played really well as a wide receiver too. Cortland Sutton, oh man, he was going crazy. I don't think he's ever had 1K yards before. Actually, he has like once, but this has been one of his best seasons, bro. Actually insane. And their defense, too. Zach Allen performed well. DJ Jones, John Franklin Myers. A lot of shockers. Justin Sternad, he's not too bad. Ooh, that was kind of a bar. Nick Bonito, he was good. Pro Bowler. Jonathan Cooper, great. Pat Surtain. Riley Moss. Jaquan McMillan's even not bad. This team really shocked me. And if it didn't shock you, then I don't know what did. Because this team was shockingly really good. Another shockingly really good team. Let's actually head over to one of the LA teams, and we're going to be going to the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I'm saying this team is really shockingly good because they were not expected to do super well. And look at them. They're 11-6. They were projected to struggle a lot. This offense was looking very questionable. Justin Herbert was projected to have a down year. They didn't have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams because they left. And Keenan Allen, he performed good for the Bears, but Mike Williams, he's just washed. He's not good anymore. And we thought there was going to be concerns in the receiver core, but there really wasn't because Ladd McConkey, he balled, Quentin Johnson balled, and the defense was projected to be not super amazing as well, and it performed very well. Diane Henley, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Denzel Perryman. That team's great, man. Chargers, shockingly good. Another shockingly good team. Let's head to one right now. Here we got the Minnesota Vikings. This team was projected to be blowing it up. Like, actually, they were projected to be blowing it up. They were projected to be one of the worst that the league had to offer. But no, they were great. And also, the prediction of the Vikings doing bad when J.J. McCarthy went out, those got even bigger. But no, you know what's crazy? J.J. McCarthy is projected to be a good starter for them, but I think he's probably not even going to start because Sam Darnold has been insane this season. Sam Darnold was so insanely good. Like, look at this. He had 4.3K yards. We are talking about the same Sam Darnold that thinks ghosts are real. That Sam Darnold. 35 passing touchdowns. Oh my goodness, bro. Sam Darnold going crazy. Another one, I'm not going to go too much on the Steelers. They were shockingly good. They shocked me. The Buccaneers shocked me because I didn't think they were going to win the division at all. But the last shockingly good team, I'm just going to go to the Washington Commanders. This team was literally the second pick in the draft. I'm literally going to pull up their schedule for you guys right now, bro. Let's head to 2023. So from what we see right here, they finished 12-5, second in the NFC East, one of the best teams in the NFC, very talented NFL team. And last year, they were 4-13. Then they became 12-5. You know what that is? That is an 8-win gap. That is insane. And we didn't expect much out of their defense, but the defense did good too. Shout out to this team, man. Shout out to them. Okay, now we're going to switch subjects, and we're going to go to the surprisingly bad teams. First one, I'm going to load up the Bears. Now, the Bears, for the last few seasons, we always thought they were going to improve. I even had the Bears as a wild card in my prediction, and that did not age well. They were 5-12. Now, I will give the Bears credit. They aren't like insanely like bad anymore, like the absolute rock bottom of the NFL. They aren't like that because that right now is like sadly my Tennessee Titans and like the Patriots, Browns, Raiders, Giants. They aren't on their level. Like they're at least not the bottom tier anymore. So I'll give them credit. But I thought they were going to actually step it up. Now Caleb Williams, he had a very mixed season at first. We thought he wasn't going to work out, but he actually did pretty well. I'm not going to hate Caleb Williams. He's a good guy. He's a good quarterback. He did not have that much rookie trouble that I thought he would have. It's probably because of his supporting cast he got, but Caleb Williams, not bad. He performed decent. Shockingly bad. The Browns, they were shockingly bad. I thought the Browns were going to step it up really well, but it got bad enough to the point where Amari Cooper had to get traded, and also the fact that their quarterback scenario really did not go well for them at all. Cowboys, shockingly bad. Injuries. A team I want to examine for shockingly bad is actually going to be the Indianapolis Colts. Now, for the Colts, we thought this team was going to improve. They were super close to the playoffs in the 23-24 season. They just lost by this much to the Texans on like I think that was Friday in week 18. That game got them from being in the playoffs all the way down to the 8 seed. So that was bad for them, we also thought that Anthony Richardson was going to work out well for them at quarterback. Now, the receiving core was still good because Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, A.D. Mitchell, they were all good. But we thought Anthony Richardson was really going to step it up because in his rookie season, he barely played, but he looked good when he barely played. So most people thought when he was most likely going to play more, which he did play more, he was going to be like really good, but he was just disappointing. He had 12 interceptions, 8 touchdowns, and he didn't even get to 2,000 passing yards. So this guy, he's definitely been disappointing. I think they're probably going to give him another chance because he didn't have like an actual rookie season. So there's that, but I don't know, man. Colts, I don't think they blow it up, but they just weren't as good as people expected them to be. Jets, they're a shockingly bad team. Shockingly bad. The Dolphins, probably because their injury luck. Okay, now they weren't that bad, but like I don't know. They just weren't. They were like projected to be the division winner, but they didn't really get close to that at all. Shockingly bad. 49ers and the Titans. Titans, I mean, they had the first pick in the draft. They have the first pick in the draft. Just kind of a blessing for being really bad. You get the first pick in the draft. And the 49ers were shockingly bad because they had terrible injury luck. So, yeah, guys, that was a look at some surprisingly good and also surprisingly bad NFL teams in the 2024-2025 season. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Did I miss any like actual teams? Let me know in the comments below as STTM is now out. See y'all next time. Road to 500 subs!